We got the reverse Quaxley. This is a different Quaxley. There's two Quaxleys in the set. Then we go, oh my god! Oh, sweet mother of God! Yo, what is going on, guys? I am super hyped to be bringing you this video on the channel. We are here with a Paldea Evolves booster box. I could not be more thrilled opening this set. It has so many amazing cards in it, not just powerful staple cards that are going to see play in every competitive Pokemon deck, but it's also got some beautiful art, some amazing illustrators, and just some fantastic and fan favorite Pokemon. So, I mean, without further ado, I'm just gonna shut my mouth and get into this opening. Let's get it. Alright, I mean, I am just super hyped to be getting into this set, man. I mean, so many amazing Pokemon. I was a huge fan of the Scarlet and Violet era. There's so many fantastic Pokemon in the game, and I'm so glad that we get to see some of these cool Pokemon finally come to life in the TCG. So I'm going to be going over these cards probably relatively quickly. I've got a lot of packs to get through. So I'll be going over, of course, the cards relatively briefly. You know, I'll definitely make stops on some of the important ones, some of the powerful ones, and we could definitely talk about some of those cards. But like I said, we got a lot of packs to crack. So we've got the Wingull Pineco. I love the shrine in the background, guys. So cool. For those of you who have played Scarlet and Violet. Gosh, I gotta clear some space over here for all of the cards. You got the Tinkaton, or the Tinkatink, Mankey, Tauros, and then we've got Skiploom. Skiploom has an interesting ability. The whole evolution line has an interesting ability. It's got the drifting dodge. Flip a coin if you get attacked, and potentially, if heads, you take no damage, which is kind of nice, being invincible. We have Dendra. Not a great supporter card, unfortunately. And once again, we're back to this new thing that we have started from Scarlet Violet, where you have potentially 2 reverse hollows and a rare, or like a reverse hollow, a rare card, or like a trainer gallery and something else. You get extra hollows in your packs, and I'm a huge fan of it, especially with my boy Phalanx over here. Then we have the Fire Tauros, because each of the Paldean Tauros have 3 different types. There's the water, the fighting, and the fire, and we get the Spiritomb. Okay, so Spiritomb, of course, I know people are probably like, man, not an EX, not anything super crazy. And I would be kind of inclined to agree with you, except its ability is very, very powerful. Its ability says basic Pokemon V in play, words are hard, have no abilities. So this shuts off powerful abilities like Genesect V, as well as some other powerful Pokemon, just by existing, just by sitting in play. It can be on your bench, and its ability just works. It's so strong. You also have Fade Out, so you get to do 10 damage and put it into your hand. Definitely going to put this aside as like a staple card, because I'm definitely going to be needing a few of those in some decks for sure. It's definitely a cool card to test out. I think it has a potential to, and everyone says, oh, it's another Mew killer. Guys, we've been doing this forever. It does not matter. They put out Drapion, and Mew is still a ridiculously powerful card. So Mew can never ever die. I don't care what you guys say. We've got the Marill, another Wingull, another Pineco, another Tinkatink. Wait, Wingull, Pineco, Tinkatink. That was in the first pack, in that order. Conspiracy. Honchkrow, Sudowoodo, Grusha, once again, Grusha, the Ice-type gym leader. Once again, not a great supporter card. Fill your hand to 5 if you have no energy in play. Fill your hand to 7. This card would be good potentially if you could play supporters turn 1, but you cannot. We've got the reverse Weavile with the Gust ability. We've got Hariyama, which says all of your Pokemon take 10 less damage from attacks. It's just not enough in the current meta. And a Hydreigon. Hydreigon is a really solid. Once during your turn, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck and attach any number of energy cards you find there to your Pokemon. So, once again, this does not specify basic energy, so you can even attach special energy, which is cool, but you have to consider that Archeops exists as a card, and because Archeops exists, it's just forever going to be a better form of Hydreigon. So we've got Delibird Super Rod, an incredible card. Super excited that this card is back in the format. We needed item-based Pokemon recovery, and this is, we can only play supporters up until after rotation. So Super Rod is a great way to shuffle not just basic Pokemon, but energy, or not basic, I'm thinking basic energy and any Pokemon into your deck. So really, really solid card, item-based recovery. It was much needed, and it's changed from the original Super Rod, because this is a reprint, because it says shuffle up to. The original Super Rod says shuffle 3, so it forced you to shuffle up 3. If you had 3 Pokemon in your discard pile, it forced you to shuffle them in. But Super Rod does not force you, so you can leave Pokemon and or energy you might want in the discard pile, which is nice. So definitely going aside in the staple pile. We've got Love Disc, Snover, Palisand, Raichu, Gothitelle. I'm excited for this guy. I'm cooking up something spicy with this Gothitelle, guys. You stay tuned on the channel. This Gothitelle's ability says once during your turn, look at the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck, then put one of them back on top, and put the other card at the bottom. So Gothitelle allows you to control your opponent's top deck. So I got some spice I'm cooking up with this one. Then we've got the Reverse Heracross, the Big Charm, or the Bravery Charm. This card is super powerful, and a Tinkaton. Bravery Charm, super good. Basic Pokemon this card's attached, you get plus 50 hit points. So, incredible card, makes basic Pokemon really, really powerful, makes them really beefy. You know, basic EX Pokemon have about 220 hit points. So with the Bravery Charm, you're upwards of 270. Really, really solid. Definitely putting that aside. And then we've got Tinkaton. I think this card is not terrible. I mean, discard a card and draw 3. We see Refinement Curlia, which is discard a card, draw 2, is really strong. But it's a stage 2, it's a little difficult to get out, but I think maybe pairing this with the Tinkaton EX that we're getting in a EX battle deck in like a couple weeks or a month or something like that. I think once that card comes out, it definitely will make that Tinkaton a lot better, because you can have that natural synergy there between those 2 Tinkatons. So Mankey, Delibird, another Super Rod, love to see it. Love to see love. Don't love to see Love Disc. We've got Primeape, Mismagius. This is an interesting ability. Jeez, I cannot talk today, guys. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve your Misdreavus, you can move an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon to one of their bench Pokemon. So it may be in a potential control strategy-based deck. I don't know. Brambleghast, we got Vigoroth, Pincurchin, and a Rabsca with the Revival Blessing. Put a Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. Interesting. Unfortunately, it's in the form of an attack. You can't, like, evolve it and, you know, revive a Pokemon. That would be kind of cool. Here's the secret strat, guys. You play Lugia with Rabsca. Lugia gets 2 Archeops into play, and then Rabsca gets a 3rd. You have unlimited energy acceleration. Fletchling, Voltorb, Clavel, an interesting new supporter. Tropius, Arctibax, Gyakumo, a very interesting card in control decks, of course. Discard a special energy from each of your opponent's Pokemon. Definitely a solid card to disrupt your opponent. Talonflame, Reverse Quaxley, Reverse Calamitous Wasteland. Guys, I'm also cooking up something with this. Leafeon, Spidops, what? And, oh, yo, my boy, look at this cutie, look at him, Clodsire EX, fear him, look at his face, fear him. Clodsire EX, a 280 HP stage 1, really, really solid mon. I love the Pokemon. Full art looked really nice. Toxic Wasteland says if there's a stadium in play, your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned. And then Needlebone does 200, flip a coin, flip a coin, and then this Pokemon may or may not be able to attack next turn. But you pair the poison damage with something like Radiant Sneasler, and you can potentially increase your damage. It attacks for just a Dark Double Colorless, so you can always use double turbos to power up the attack. It's definitely not a super powerful attacker, but I think there are other combos and strategies that work much better with the Clodsire. So, Snover, Fletchling, Voltorb, another Clavel, we got the Toxicroak, Crocolar, love my boy Crocolar. Pelipper, a really interesting ability yet again, Hearsay. It allows you to, when you evolve your Wingull into Pelipper, search either your deck or discard pile for a supporter and put it into your hand. We all know how powerful, if you played the expanded format or played years ago, you know how strong Versus Seeker is, and this is essentially Versus Seeker on an ability. you can also search from your deck. So it can do both. It's very versatile. I love the card. I'm still not sure what deck I want to play it in yet, though. Then we've got Reverse Watcher with United Wings. This is a deck I am so excited for. United Wings, it's the new Mad Party. We got Reverse Satotl and Sableye, Unseen Claws. 20 plus 70 if your opponent's active Pokemon is under a special condition. Potentially a 1 energy poke. Could pair it with the Clodsire. You know, who knows? That seems a little spicy. Maybe too spicy. Who knows? But, yeah. We've got Dunsparce. We've got Hoppip. Wooper, my boy, going with my Clodsire over there. Noibat, Heracross, Kilowattrel, Azu, Wigglytuff. This Wigglytuff has a cool ability. Once during your turn, you can accelerate a therapy energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. Therapy energy is a therapeutic energy. It's a new energy that is coming out in this set. I'm sure we'll see it hopefully in this box. But energy acceleration is always good. We have Pupitar and... Ooh! Let's go! Absolutely busted, guys. Squawkabilly EX. Look at the... You've got the glisten and the sparkle on it. I love it. Squawkabilly is a new super strong Pokemon that has come out. Of course, we see it here with the Squawk and Seize, or as I like to call it, I'm going to use the Squawkabilly. But it says it's Dedenne GX. You get to discard your hand and fill your hand to 6, but you can only use it on the first turn of the game. So it's a little more balanced in that regard, but really strong because on turn 1, you can't play a supporter. This is the equivalency of playing a draw supporter on your first turn of the game. It is so powerful and so many decks are going to be playing it. I am super excited to have a copy of this. And you've got the Motivate attack, which does 20 and accelerates basic energy from your discard pile. So its attack is definitely nothing to scoff at either. Definitely a really it's just a good support Pokemon, guys. I am super stoked on that because there are lots of decks that can utilize that Pokemon for sure. So Tropius, Dunsparce again, Hoppip, another Wooper, Fletchinder, Vigoroth, Oranguru. Wish this Pokemon... Man, I love Guru. I wish it was a little bit better. Reverse Quaxwell, Reverse Palmont, and a Hollow Weavile. We've already seen this one already. It is the Weavile with the... Essentially, it's not even Boss's Orders. It's like Escape Rope. So, it's not that great, unfortunately. Especially in a format where you have Boss's Orders and Escape Rope already. It doesn't do that much good, unfortunately. But, yeah, moving and grooving here, guys. We've got Combee, Glimmet, Frigibax, another incredible Pokemon. Its evolution is going to be super strong in this format. Tandemaus, Vespiquen, Ice-Q, Iono. Let's go. Iono, the PokeTuber out here, man. So this card is going to be played as 2 to 4 of in almost any deck in Pokemon. It's essentially Marnie and N at the same time. So if you don't know what I mean, each player shuffles their hand and puts it to the bottom of their deck. That's like Marnie used to be. And then you get to draw cards equal to your prize cards. So this is a great disruption tool, but it's also really strong in the early game as well. So really stoked for this card. That is definitely going in the I'm using that pile. We got Reverse Slowpoke, Reverse Bombardier, and Ceruledge. I love the Ceruledge and Armarouge evolution lines. Fighting Sword, 100 plus 100 if the active Pokemon is an EX or V. Unfortunately, it's just not strong enough. It can be used for a Psychic Double Turbo, which is nice, but then that drops your damage to 180, and you're not doing enough to even knock out basic Pokemon EX. So, I don't really think it's a worthwhile card, unfortunately, but definitely a really cool art nonetheless. Alright, Frigibax, Electrode, Grafaiai, Pincurchin, we've got the Reverse Pupperdog, Reverse Magnemite, and Palmont. Okay. Palmont, not super powerful. I think the Palmont we got from Scarlet Violet base set is exponentially stronger. Yo. We're doing okay. We've got a couple good cards in this first half of the box so far, but it's not going... I'd like to see some more. Let's kick it up a notch, guys. Alright, Sprigatito, adorable, Magnemite, Knockley? Moving on, Nimble, my little cricket buddy. Knacklestack? Man, these are weird to say out loud. Corvisquire, Jet Energy. Let's go. Jet Energy is a powerful new special energy. that says when you attach this Pokemon from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon, you get to push it into the active. So this is a switch card and an energy attachment at the same time. I absolutely love this card. We've got Reverse Palmo, Garganac. Wait, we got the entire evolution line in that pack. The Garganachi, Garganackle, and another Garganackle. All right, sure, Pokemon. Sure. Oh, gosh. Yeah, there is a decent... This set, I gotta be honest, guys, this set is decently large. So, it is a pretty big set, I'm not gonna lie. So, we might not see all the cards we want to see in this set. Look at Sprigatito, so friggin' cute. Magnemite, Knackley, Zweilous, Mousehold, Satitan, really cool Pokemon. I think this card could be good not just in Gym Leader Challenge format, but also in some Zoroark boxes. So really excited for this Pokemon. We got the Reverse Quaxley. This is a different Quaxley. There's 2 Quaxleys in this set. Here we go! Oh my God! Oh sweet mother of God! Oh God! Oh, best card in the set! Best card in the set! Everything is fine. I'm cool. Contain yourself. It's only an Altart Iono. It's only the best card in the set. Oh my... Oh my God! Oh my God, it's like... Oh, I have no words, guys. I have no words. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's the... What the... Okay, here, I'll let you guys look at it now. Oh my goodness. Camera, please focus for me here, buddy. Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. This is the Trainer Gallery Iono. She's eating snacks. Not only is this one of the best cards in the set like we just described, it is a very incredible collector's item, and it's freaking beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is already the best. This box is insane. This is just the best box I've ever opened in my entire life. This card is so good. Alright, well, thank you guys for joining me on my booster box opening on the channel. We're done. That's it. Get out of here. We've already won. We won, guys. We're not even through the first half. Oh my gosh. I got a little sweaty from that. I started, I need sleeves, dude. Where are my sleeves? I've been doing box openings for how long on the channel, and they're always sitting back here in my cabinet, and I'm never prepared. I'm sorry, I have to sleeve the Iono. I've won. I've just won, guys. It's that easy. What the heck? I could honestly say if I stopped opening packs now, it'd be successful already. Rookity Pikachu, I can't get that out of my mind. Fighting Out, I think this is like a French word. Unfortunately not a powerful healing card. I wish it was a little stronger. We've got the Quaxwell, a reverse Iono, bro. I'll take it. Oh, Gothorita, very cool. I didn't even know this even had a trainer gallery. And Oricorio, heal 30 from your active evolution Pokemon. Yo, that's pretty solid. That's a cute looking card. Guys, I love trainer galleries. When I heard that trainer galleries were going away, I was a little disappointed. I'm like, I love the trainer galleries. I think they're such nice cards. But I'm glad that they chose to not get rid of them. I think that they add a little spice to the packs, especially if you don't pull something like an EX or like anything like that. You still have the chance to pull something good from like the reverse holo slots, which is cool. So we've got Nimble, Shinx, Rookity, Pikachu, Corviknight, probably one of the best starter birds, Route 1 birds, right? Pupitar, Misdreavus, Reverse Titan, and Reverse Bosses. We've got the Getsis Bosses orders, guys. Another reprint, which is incredible, but you can never have too many Bosses orders. I really like the Getsis Bosses orders, definitely putting that one aside as well. Wow. I mean, this box is already... I mean, I was complaining at first that it started off too slow, but I take back everything I ever said because it's just broken. We've got a couple of great competitive cards here. I can't complain at all. We've got the Q-Font, the Cigar... Look at how tough he looks. Unfortunately, his card is not that great. Farigiraf, one of my favorite Paldean Pokemon, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Zweilous, Gothorita, Sandygast, and Gyarados. The Gyarados, Revenge Storm, 80 plus 100 if you're behind in prize cards. I mean, maybe a potential card you could play in Gyarados EX. I think Gyarados EX gets incredibly powerful in this set, thanks to all the new amazing water support that we get, which we haven't pulled. I'm sure we're going to pull one, but Baxcalibur is here in this set, so really hoping to get some holos of those incredible cards. So Slackoth, Wattrel, Fuecoco, Bubba Bramblin, Faulkner. Unfortunately not a powerful supporter. Draw two. If there's a stadium, draw 2 more. So it's like it has a potential to be draw 4. I guess maybe you play it in a super stadium heavy deck. And then we've got, so maybe we'll see. Hey, Noivern EX! Another EX Pokemon then, not too bad. Really interesting Pokemon. I don't think it's actually good in its own deck. I think it's just more tools for Regidrago V-Star to utilize. Because Regidrago can copy the attacks of Noivern EX. Look at that glisten, guys. I love EX Pokemon. Covert Flight, 70, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by basic Pokemon next turn, so potentially really good into Lost Box, as well as Dominating Echo, 140 for 2, and they can't play any Stadiums or Special Energy. So definitely not a terrible card. It definitely can be good against Lost Box. If your opponent can't play Special Energy, you could potentially stop like Arceus-based decks from doing anything. It doesn't stop the Lugia because it says attach from hand. But it's still a really, like I said, I think it's a really fun card to potentially play in Regidrago, which is one of my favorite pet decks, I'm not gonna lie. So, Krogunk, Citadel, Shroodle, look at him, he's so goofy looking, man. Bellings, Spidops, Pyroar, Florigato, Oranguru, ooh, Reversal Energy, I love to say that. Another incredible special energy from this set, we've already seen Jet, we've talked about Therapy, but Reversal Energy says if this is attached to a evolution non-rule box Pokemon, it's 3 Rainbow Energy, even if you're only if you're behind a prize card. So we've got an Abomasnow to finish that pack off. But yeah, so a really incredibly strong energy. It goes really it combines with so many great decks like Gardevoir EX as well as like Zoroark boxes, because Zoroark was kind of pining for some more special, something to help with its energy attachments. So really cool that we got that new special energy. It's going to be really great for so many decks. We got Luxio, Luminous, another special energy, guys. This set is like this is Scarlet Violet base set in my mind. There's so many ridiculous cards in this set, guys, that help so many decks. This is Rainbow Energy as long as the Pokemon it's attached to has no other special energy. So this is really great in decks like Lugia, who might need a 1 of energy for Radiant Charizard, or like Reggie's maybe might be back, who knows, but really solid. We've got Bombardier, Noibat, Reverse Combi, and Glamora to end off the first half of the box. Definitely a meme card. If this Pokemon is knocked out, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent doesn't take any prize cards. So definitely potentially a meme strategy to kind of like stall your opponent out. You play some Zoroarks with it, right? Just make it keep coming back, and then maybe Crushing Hammer, Gaiacomo. Maybe just stall your opponent to death. It could definitely be a potential meme strat. Who knows? But we got Glimmet, it's pre-evolution, Bramblin, Shinx, the cutest Shinx ever with a big roar. Yes, he has a big roar. He's so tough. If this Pokemon is in the active, okay, you may switch your... Okay, so it's Escape Rope. Interesting. Different Nimble. We got 2 Nimbles in this set. Sudowoodo, Grusha, Primeape with the seal in the back, Reverse Rod. Let's go. I'll take it. Grafaiai, and Hariyama. We've already seen this Hariyama, so not too much. Oop, I grabbed 2 there. We'll put that one right there. Yeah, nothing too much to write home about, but you should see my floor, guys. I forgot to grab a trash can, so I'm just kind of throwing them on the ground. But we've got Shroodle, Glimmet, another Bramblin, another Shinx, Gaiacomo, Talonflame, the Cross, Croclar, Nimble, and look, Nimble Low Kicks. Okay, really solid. I actually like Low Kicks a lot. It's probably one of my favorite Pokemon from this new gen. It's probably like top 5 favorite Pokemon from this new generation. I don't know, I just think it's a cool, it's a bug fighting type. I like bug types, they're definitely not too bad. So yeah, pretty solid Pokemon. Mastiff, the Doggo, 2 Wooper Arts, okay. Pikachu, Miss Jerevis. I'm just throwing cards at this point. I'm too excited, guys. Toxicroak, Bramblin, Reverse Practice Studio. A really cool card. So the attacks of stage 1 Pokemon do 10 more damage. So I don't know what deck this might go in, but an extra boost for stage 1 Pokemon is always solid. And a T-Tar. Alright, T-Tar, really interesting. It's got the route attack. It does 30 plus 30 for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So it can do potentially upwards of what 5 times 2, 6 times 3. So do like 180 for 1, not bad. And then Dread Mountain, 230, discard the top 4. We see Tyranitar V also do the same thing. Tyranitar has always had that same effect. Mill your own deck. It's always milled its own deck. That's just something it does. You know, it's just like Magikarp always splashes, you know what I mean? So it's just, it's something set in stone in the TCG. But Slackoth, Wooper, Kilowattrel, Azu, we've got the Vespiquen, Reverse Low Kicks, Reverse Mimikyu, really cool Mimikyu. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from EX and V. So this is just like, my brain just fried. Miltank! It's like Miltank, but now with the inclusion of EX Pokemon. So it's a potentially good stall Pokemon and another Ceruledge. But yeah, Mimikyu is definitely interesting. I don't know how to incorporate it in any one deck yet, but maybe in like a hit and run deck it could potentially be good. I mean, its attack is also not super amazing. I do think Miltank's attack is just objectively stronger as like it's an easy colorless Pokemon, so it can be slapped into pretty much any deck. I saw Silver Border on this one, but the crazy thing is all the other cards, like the Ceruledge, Silver Border. So sometimes, I gotta be honest, I love the new Silver Borders, but sometimes they throw me off because I think they're, EXs or something super, oh my gosh, amazing, but it's just a holo. So we've got the Nakastackle. Oh, a baby Garganackle. I didn't even know once again, his little salt thing on this next to the stove. You just like shave a little bit of salt off his noggin and put it in the soup? And Palmod. Very interesting, very cool. Definitely an interesting card. I mean, Garganackle's a potentially interesting Pokemon in GLC, in fighting type GLC. So maybe a one-up card, if you're gonna slap that in your fighting GLC decks. Definitely an interesting one for sure. Alright, the Pikachu baby, the fan favorite, the Q-Font, Krogunk, Rookidee, Ice-Q, another Iono baby. What's up, girl? What's up? Let's go! Absolutely stoked on that. Reverse Saguaro, we got Pineco, and ooh! Let's go! A full art Tinglu EX, baby. This is a card I'm really hyped for, guys. Oh my gosh, the full art is amazing! Plus, Cursed Land, its ability is ridiculously powerful. It says, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, all of your opponent's Pokemon except EX Pokemon have no abilities. And then, of course, its attack does 150 and puts damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon. There are lots of ways in the current TCG to ping damage and put damage counters and spread it around the board. So what you do is you spread damage around the board with other means, and then you power Tinglu up with cards like Koraidon EX, which came out in Scarlet Violet base set, and then you just ability lock all of your opponent's Pokemon. This is a card I am very excited for. Definitely an incredible card and a great one to add to my board of sweet Pokemon back there. Yeah, I'll put Tinglu back there. Tinglu, Squawkabilly, Iono, definitely incredible cards. I love Clodsire. I mean, we've gotten some really solid hits in this box, guys. Phalanx, Combee, a Jigglypuff, Girafarig, Vigoroth, Oranguru, Electrode, Reverse Grusha, Reverse Slackoth, and another old Wiggly with the Balloon Therapy. Alright, guys, we are getting close to the end of this box. I mean, I'm already happy, guys. The rest of the box, I mean, okay, I don't want it to be doo-doo, but it could be, and I'd honestly probably still be kind of happy. But we've got Magnemite, another Phalanx. Phalanx, one of my personal favorites. Calamitous, Snowy Mountain. It's just Old Cemetery, but for water types, so I don't think it's that great, honestly. Now, this is a stadium right here, guys. Artisan. This is essentially Nest Ball, but it only allows you to grab non-rule box Pokemon, so this is great for any Evolution EX-based deck like Gardevoir, you have Noivern, any deck like, even Clodsire, any deck that plays an EX that has like a basic that's non-rule box. Artisan is so powerful for them. Tyranitar, and I miscounted. I thought that was the last one, but there's a Dirge, baby! The Skeledirge! This was my starter. I'm a huge fan of Fuecoco, guys. Look at them! Look at that! 340? This boy is massive! He's enormous! Look at his little fire bird on his nose. I am obsessed with Skeledirge, guys. Oh my gosh. You have the Vitality Song, 50, heal 30, not relevant, but what is relevant is Burning Voice, 270 damage for 2 energy. Really, really strong. And then, of course, it does 10 less for each damage counter on this Pokemon. What you do is you tank a hit, you hit really hard with 270, you tank a hit, and then you heal it off with cards like Cheryl, which full heal all of your evolution Pokemon. I am definitely cooking up a spicy list for this deck here on the channel. Definitely, like I said, my favorite starter. Definitely a deck I want to be playing. I will definitely be messing around with Skeledirge for sure. Really cool, man. Oh my gosh, I love him. Oh, definitely a fun rogue deck. I'm not gonna say it's meta, but it's definitely a fun rogue deck. Uh-oh, I just dropped the back. I just dropped the energy. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's hope I didn't drop the rare too. I don't think so though. Tropius Great Ball reprint. We got Makuhita, Grafaiai, Pincurchin, Zoelis, Reverse Tinkaton, Reverse Shinx, and Weavile. Alright, guys, we got, what, like 8 more packs left? Whew. We are moving and grooving through this box. I gotta get me a sip of water. We're kind of popping in here, guys. Alright. We've got a Giraffe Rig. Like I mentioned earlier, I like the Giraffe Rig, Frigraph line. Definitely one of my favorites from this new generation. Another Practice Studio, Florigato, Reverse Wooper, Reverse Clavel, and Spiritomb. This is the one we got in the first pack, so definitely we've already taken a look at that card. Like I said, we stopped and talking about a lot of these solid cards, new cards coming into the game. Pincurchin, Dino, Magikarp, Slowpoke, Mousehold, Cetitan, Corviknight, Palisand. Oh my gosh! Wait, that was in the reverse holo slot! Golden Tinglu? What? Yo, this box is so nuts! Yo, he's beautiful, he's gorgeous. You guys are just hating on my moose. I love him. I'm going to name him. I don't know what I'm going to name him, but I got to name him. His name is Steve. This is Steve the Tinglu, guys. Say hi to Steve the Golden Tinglu. What the heck, dude? Yo, I told you I was really hyped about Tinglu. It's definitely an archetype I want to play, so I am definitely stoked to have 2 of those, and one of them is shiny? Let's go. Sorry, I know I'm just organizing cards back here, guys. No one cares about the last one. It was a Garganacl. No one cares. Gold Tinglu. All right, guys, we're at the end of our box. Almost. I mean, we've got a gold card of... I'm so stoked, guys. I couldn't be happier. We got Makuhita again, Pincurchin, the Dino. Yeah, man, I'm excited playing Tinglu. It's definitely a card I'm going to feature on the channel relatively soon. Orthworm! Look at his little face. He's just so happy. Orthworm is interesting. It says if it has 3 or more metal energy onto it, it gains 100 extra HP. So it's got it's 230 HP basic single price Pokemon. Its attack is a little lackluster, but it's really only lackluster in the standard format. In GLC, oh, it's good. I'm excited to be playing with that card. Definitely a card and archetype I want to mess with in the Gym Leader Challenge format. Oh my gosh, you guys should see my floor. It's got so many wrappers on it right now, guys. So many wrappers. It's a mess, but that's okay. That's okay. I forgot my trash can. Dunsparce. I just love saying his name. Dunsparce. It's just such a fun name to say, you know? And another T-Tar. Okay. Dunsparce. Yeah. Dunsparce is a really interesting Pokemon. I maybe should have stopped on it. It has an attack that paralyzes, so maybe in a deck that like Lugia that might want to play just the Dunsparce that removes your weakness, it could potentially be a good one-up to play as well in addition. So who knows? Definitely an interesting card though. Passimian, Reversal Energy. We've already talked about this, but it's a great card I'm going to put aside. Tadbulb, Reverse Faulkner, and a Slacking. Not super crazy strong. If it's asleep, you have to... It's essentially the same ability as the Snorlax that's currently in the standard format, except it's the stage 2. It hits a little harder, but, I mean, that's it. I think the Snorlax is objectively better. We see the Snorlax sees lots of play in decks like Lost Box and Colorless Lugia in this upcoming format. So, Sandygast, Tarantula. Oh, that's the cutest spider I've ever seen. Just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm such a hater, man. Oh, Seviper, Pyroar, Luxio. We're into the reverse Tinkatink, reverse Meryl, and... Oh, wait. Oh, reverse Luxray. Ooh, Luxray, another really powerful card, guys. This says, if you're behind in prize cards, you can just bench the Luxray. You don't even have to evolve it. And being lightning type, it hits very popular decks in the format like Lugia and Palkia for weakness. And if you're behind in prize cards and you auto bench it, you can slap a reversal energy, which is 3 rainbow if you're behind in prize cards, and it does wild charge for 180. Yes, at the cost of doing 32 itself, but typically you're going to be taking a knockout with this thing. So definitely putting that aside in my staples pile. Really solid card. I know some Lost Box decks are utilizing it in Japan right now, so... and like I said, even Lugia decks can definitely utilize it, so we will just have to see. So... Alright, Larvitar, Sandygast, another Tarantula, and Charcadet. Therapeutic Energy. It's the first time we've seen this energy in the whole box. But a new special energy that says if this is attached to a Pokemon, they can't be affected by sleep, confusion, paralysis, anything like that. Really good. This helps a lot of different decks. I'm going to definitely put that aside. Really solid card. Just a nice special energy that multiple decks can utilize. Choice Belt is ridiculous. They reprinted this card in a set with only EX Pokemon. It makes no sense. The only sense I can make of it is they wanted to print it as a tool card. Since it's really popular, they wanted to, since there was the errata from Sword and Shield, that now all tools are no longer items. There's their own category called tools. So it's the only reason I could think that they'd reprint it, but what do I know? Sprigatito, Reverse Luminous Energy, really, really solid, and Glamora. So... yeah, Luminous Energy, really, really cool. I'm excited to play with all these decks, man. There's so many ridiculous decks to play in this format coming up. I can't wait to mess with all of them here on the channel. We're down to our last 2 packs, guys. Do you think we can go bananas for our last, couple packs here? Misdreavus, Sneasel, Gothita, Meryl, another Luminous Energy, Bombardier, Flamigo, Unity Wings, baby, Reverse Boss, Arctobax, and... oh, we got something. Are you kidding me? Alright, guys, looks like I'm just going to be building a Tinglu deck IRL. There's all 3 Tinglus I need. And the Squawkabilly. Yo, Tinglu is my guy. Alright, looks like we're playing Tinglu, guys. Pokemon has spoken. It says you are playing Tinglu, and you're going to like it. And I'm kind of here for it. I'm not going to lie. Kind of here for it. Alright, guys. Last pack magic. Do we got it like that? Does it really matter what we get? We have this Iono over here. I think that this pack is doo-doo, and I'm still the happiest mother trucker on the planet. Murkrow, Misdreavus, Sneasel, Gothita, Tinkatuff, a Bravery Charm, incredible. Gothorita, Waikoko. Ooh, character rare Tinkatink. Very cute. He looks so scared, though. This makes me sad. And, okay, last pack. Oh, just a Mimikyu EX. But I mean, what an absolutely busted opening, am I right? Am I right? Oh my gosh. As always and ever, we are going to end the video here by taking a look at all of our polls that we got here. I mean, that's it. The Iono was obviously the best card we pulled from the set. Not only is it gorgeous, it's an incredible chase card. It's a playable card. It's so good, guys. Like I said, many people would consider Iono to be the best card in the set. So I am so hyped to have this. We pulled every version of the Moose, every version of Tinglu, gold full art, as well as the regular art Tinglu. So I am definitely going to be building that deck and playing with it IRL, and I will definitely be featuring all of these cards on the channel, especially cards like Squawkabilly, which we've already talked about, and Skeledirge, my favorite starter from the Paldea region, as well as some other great toolbox cards like Noivern and Clodsire. You can't forget about the trainer galleries. They're just beautiful cards. The arts are incredible. You just can't go wrong with having trainer galleries in your collection. If you guys do like the video today, don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel. I have so much content coming your guys' way now that Paldea Evolves is finally here. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.